See, um, today we'll start how to use Illustrator and from where we can open and where we can start working on Illustrator. Okay, so see here, use the start menu or AI icon on your desktop. When you press Windows here, you'll be able to see here Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so you'll find here, or you have to Adobe Illustrator. So when you press this, so when you press that, what is it saying? I think I have to lower my audio. So, so you'll be able to see not this file. I think I opened already Adobe Illustrator. So it is opening something like this. So the windows open. So let me show you once again. Uh, so Adobe Illustrator. So when I click on it, if it is trial version or see or you know you have crack version or Adobe Illustrator CS6 license, you will be able to see here this application with tryout license, okay, and or creative cloud, depend on where it is. Like mine, I have trial version, I have a crack of it. I have Adobe Illustrator CS6, not the licensed one. So when you have creative cloud, then you'll be able to see here creative cloud, and the windows will open something like this. Okay, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is how you are going to open Illustrator. And now, what is Illustrator? I have created a document to explain you briefly about the software. So what is Illustrator? Illustrator is a vector drawing program, as I told you last time. It is
Yes.
used to draw illustration, cartoons, diagrams, charts, and logos. Okay, you'll see a lot of cartoons, diagrams, and most of the company logos are created in Illustrator. And unlike bitmap images that store information in a grid of dots, illustration use mathematical equations to draw out the shapes. Bitmap images that store information in a grid of dots means we coming to here like pixels. Okay, illustration use mathematical equation to draw out the shapes. Like see here, it use calculations, see, width and height. It is showing right on the right side.
Yeah.
So it
Yes,
uses
yes.
a mathematical calculation to draw the exact width and height. See, I am not sure how much width and height. Then double click on it on the artboard, and you'll be able to see. Okay, I want width 50 pixels, height 50 pixels. Okay, then okay, you'll be able to draw an object shape of width and height 50 pixels. Okay, and next, this vector graphics scalable without the loss of resolution. That means uh, if you scale it to the maximum, you will not lose its resolution. It will be so much clear.
Yes.
Any shape or object, I'm not talking about image, okay? Any image, if you scale, then it will lose the resolution. That is sure. Images.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
coming to shape or or an object, okay, any shape, when you scale, it will not lose its resolutions. But in Photoshop, if it is not a vector object, then it will lose its resolutions. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
so that is what, see, I am a bitmap, I am a vector. So when it comes to bitmap and scale to this much size, then it is just an example how it is
Yeah.
to differentiate the difference between bitmap and vector images. So this is a bitmap image. When it's scaled from small images to the large image, then it shows a pixelite. Okay, and when it comes to a vector image, when you scale from lower to the maximum size, it it shows without any issues with the resolutions.
Okay.
Okay, so this is an example. So what is an advantage of vector graphics, which we are going to work on Adobe Illustrator?
Okay.
So once I complete this course about illustration, I will send this document to you. Okay.
Okay.
So advantage of vector graphics: scalable without resolution loss. So that means you can scale without any resolution loss to the maximum width and height. Lines are crisp and sharp at any size. Like example, text or any like see text. It is sharp, okay, or you can make it sharp, crisp, anything, even line too, not only on text. Okay, so let's say let me give 0 point. Why it is okay? Because it is white color. So when it comes to black, see the sharp edges, okay, and crisp and sharp at any sizes. Okay,
Okay.
scale, or if you maximize it, you will get the lines crisp and sharp. Print at high resolution, like anything, any printing object like logo, brochure, or you know, visiting cards, pamphlets, flyers, anything. When you
Okay.
print it, create it in the Adobe Illustrator, then you can get the um, from you can print it in high resolution without any issues in Adobe Illustrator, without any
Yeah.
pixelate issue like resolution loss issue.
Okay.
So that is why we use Illustrator. I told you already that in
Yeah.
Indian market they use uh, uh, what is that, Corel Draw, but most of the companies they use Adobe Illustrator for print. And InDesign is there. I'll explain you later on about InDesign. And
Okay.
smaller file size, like any vector size, when you save it, the size of the file will be very small comparing to other software. Good for drawing illustrations. Okay, so and if you are drawing anything, like let's say I want to mm, I want to draw uh, mobile, let's say. Okay, so I can come and I can give the shape, exactly the shape. So that means good for drawing illustration means, like, you can edit each anchor points. It is so flexible. See, you can create, or you can edit each anchor point. Okay, and you can even add anchor points. If you think that the shape is not perfect, you can just add and update. You can just add and edit the anchor points. So that is why it is flexible in drawing. You can do the same in even in Flash, but not on Photoshop. So
Okay.
any 2D drawing objects, you should, I'll suggest you not to draw on Photoshop. If you have good idea on Illustrator and Flash. Now Flash is not available, animate here. So you can, it is always better to draw any object on Illustrator.
Okay.
Okay, and disadvantage of vector graphics: drawing tend to look flat and cartoon. That means, see, any drawing objects you will be able to see only front view, right? Where is the back
Yeah.
view? Like example, back view. Let's say I'm drawing here. Let's say I'm drawing here an object and place it over here to show the depth, but still you will not be able to